Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am known as Tamim Careers here on YouTube, but soon we'll be changing my name to Tintina Chitamba soon. So my new intro will be Tintina Chitamba very soon. But anyways, welcome back to our wedding planning series. And today I'm just gonna jump right into it. So we're talking all things bridal. Everything from the top to the bottom, from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet, everything that I had to do. Let's get into it. Of course, I have my trusty notebook that my husband got me for Christmas before we became husband and wife. So cute. He even wrote here, Tintinda Kuni from Blessed Chitamba, 25th December 2023. Oh, y'all can see it so far. Anyway, so dress shopping. Now, I chose to hire. I was not going to buy a wedding dress. For some reason, that didn't even cross my mind to say I'm going to buy a dress. I knew I had a possibility of hiring the wedding dress. So I was like, that's what I'm going for. Because the type of dress that I wanted, my inspos, right, where I wanted a ball gown. That's what I wanted from the get-go. I knew I wanted a ball gown. And I was not going to buy a ball gown and keep it where, in whose wardrobe, travel with it to wear. Something I'm gonna wear once. Nah, my G. Maybe if I wanted something more body forming, right, I could have maybe bought. But for the type of dress that I wanted, a ball gown, I was not going to. So I had a few inspos from Pinterest. Of course, I'm just gonna insert them, paste them somewhere here. Right. So that's why I chose to hire. Right, because yeah, that's why I chose to hire. Now, the boutiques that I went to, first of all, before I started dress shopping, I had already set my mind on Laurel bridal galore or bridal something. That's the one that I'd set my mind on. I was like, I am not going anywhere else. I saw Laurel stuff on Instagram and I was like, yes. And how I found their Instagram pages was because I followed things like Zimbabwean weddings, Zim weddings, those things. So immediately when I started dress shopping, I went straight to Laurel. I was like, babe, I know where I'm going. I went straight to Laurel. And lo and behold, I found my dress. So easy. First stop, done, right? I had got this ball gown. Oh, such a beautiful, it was giving princess royalty. It's so beautiful. This fly, why? Just why? Anyway, it was so beautiful, and it was hiring it was 600 USD. Was it 550? Okay, I think it was 550 USD, but there was $100 that I had to put on top of that for safety reasons, safety deposit or some like that, right? I was like, it's all good. I'm done with bridal stuff. Hey, so it so happened that my senior, or should I say chief maid of, or whatever, senior maid of honor, we then went to the venue because she had not seen the venue. So I went to the venue and then she was like, bruh, with your dress and where you want to walk, it's not gonna work. It was not going to work. So it made sense because I was going to brush against the hedges, and they are green natural hedges, and they were going to make the dress dirty, and I didn't want that. Please behave yourself. I don't want you in my video. Anyway, so I was now back to square one. I was not back to square one. I now had to find a new dress. Sorry, this fly. I now had to find a dress. Anyways, long story short, I then visited Glamorous Brides, the one in town. I then visited Wedding Center in town. I then visited Glamorous Brides as well, but this one in Avondale, 49 Coke Road. So Laurel Bridal Galore, I had to be like, I'm gone. But I didn't get my 100 deposit back because apparently someone else wanted the dress. But then now, because I secured it, they could not get the dress, so they'd lost the customers. So they're gonna keep the $100 because they lost the customers. Like, whatever, it makes sense, but it's fine. Didn't make sense, and it also made sense, but it was okay. I was like, it's fine, we're letting it go. So Glamorous Brides, I found beautiful things in Glamorous Brides, the one in town, and Avondale, 49. Okay, I was about to deviate from my inspiration. They were still ball gown, but they were like just those gorgeous things. They were showing some chests, or not just cleavage, but moderately. But the mothers were like, chest. And also my idea of my wedding dress was like covering, because I'm a bit on the bigger bust side, so I wanted something that covers, still looking, you know, like, but it's covering. So that was my inspo. But then I was finding things that were opening the cleavage and was looking so gorgeous and delicious, but I had to let it go because it was not in the inspo. So I finally made my choice and I chose the dress at Wedding Center. Like immediately when I saw it, I was like, this dress, I don't know if it, I really loved it, but I think it was also influenced by the fact that time was moving. But that dress was really beautiful. I felt like it was for the price that it was, I was like, this is really beautiful. You wouldn't even imagine Kuti it was for that little amount. You'd think maybe Kuma 600, 700, 800 there, because it was, for me, in my eyes, it was really good quality and it just looked perfect. It was just perfect. So I secured the dress 3 weeks to the wedding, I think. I think that's what's happened. Oh, and I also visited Ornate something. I'll check all of this. I think I might put them in the description. I don't know. But those are the dress fittings, the boutiques that I went to for my dress, and I finally made the choice. It was a beautiful experience. It was actually really fun, and I'm glad my cousin sister recorded things because she could see I was very indecisive. I tried so many gowns, and she was recording, so I at least have clips that I can have to insert. And yeah, so that was it on wedding dress. And the requirements to secure the wedding gown, I had to leave. So I got it at Wedding Center, right? My dress for hiring was $300 US, and so I had to leave. I paid the deposit, half deposit, right? And then, or slightly more than half, and then the rest you had to pay when you collected, I think. But then also you had to leave your driver's license or your ID, right? But they wanted the driver's license. But I was like, I'm driving, my guy. I need my driver's license. But then I ended up leaving my driver's license. I was driving without a license because, you know, Zimbabwe, yeah, you beg the favor of God is upon you. So yeah, so that was my dress shopping experience. So my second dress came from China. My sister-in-law, those that understand what sister-in-law means. So beautiful. And funny enough, it matched with my mother's. Like my mother's dress was rose gold as well, and then my mother's older sister, my mom, was also like a rose gold thing. So it was looking so beautiful. I think I have a picture that I can say. It was looking really nice. And I saw pictures, I was like, what? So cute. Okay, so that's the story with my dress shopping. They clean the dress, they dry clean the dress. It will smell fresh. You won't even think someone else wore it, right? It will be so clean. Like mine was so clean and so white, beautiful. Alterations, they did alterations a week into the wedding. Like let's say the week is on Saturday, I went on Monday for final fitting. So because they say you might lose weight or gain weight in the period between the time you chose the dress and the actual wedding, so they can't do alterations there. So like I went on Monday and the wedding was on Saturday. Yeah, I went on Monday, I did final fitting. They measured what needed to be adjusted. For me, they had to adjust the arms and a bit of the bust, you know, so that the girls are held very well. And then, yeah, so that was Monday. And then Thursday is when I went to go pick up the dress, did another final, did I do a final fitting? No, I didn't do a final fitting because it was clean and I didn't want to mess it up. So when you get there, it's clean. I had to carry my own suitcase to put the dress, but usually they would have like laundry bags, but they ran out of them. So they asked me to bring a big suitcase, which I did. And, you know, they helped me pack the dress and the skirt thingy that goes underneath. What is it called? The petticoat. The undergarment thing that makes it ball gown like. Yeah, that also put the dress plus the veil. So Wedding Center provided the dress, that underskirt thing, and the veil for $300 US. Some, they don't provide the veil for the price of the gown, so the veil will be an extra charge, like in Glamorous Brides. I remember the veil is going to be an extra charge. I was not really sure how much it was, but yeah, this was not part of the dress. You just get the dress and then the veil, a separate cost. But some join together, some is a separate cost, and also depends on the length of your veil. Because I remember Laurel, there was a different cost, and I could get like a longer veil for a higher price. So it all depends on you. You can just pick and choose which one you want. And then shoes, my shoes, it was very simple. I had my husband buy them for me from SA before he came to Zim. Those were from Steve Madden. Beautiful, beautiful white shoes. Flat, not flat, but like low heels, a very short heel, very comfortable. And then my ring. So my ring, we went to Oryx in Rua. That's the main branch. From what they said, yeah, Oryx. So I knew I wanted a teardrop type of thing, that faces up, not, yeah, so I wear it facing up. And they didn't have that in their catalog, so I had to do a custom design. They send us a picture and then they will design it, and then after like less than 2 weeks they'll get back to you with the prototype, and then you approve, or you know, you say whatever changes you want to have done there. So that's what they did. And you only pay afterwards. You only pay after you approve the final design, and they go ahead and make the design. And I think we paid on pickup of the ring. Yes, that's when you pay. The ring was $160 I think, somewhere along those lines. My hair, I knew I did not want lace wigs because, yeah, first of all, I don't know how to maintain those things. They look kind of uncomfortable, you know, for a wedding day setup, maybe for just vibes, but for wedding day setup and the heat, yes, no, I was not. And after that I was going to the honeymoon, so I didn't want to think of now I have to deal with this lace wig that is probably melting, and I'm on honeymoon. I don't want hair stress. So mother-in-law then suggested belly locks because I wanted something natural. I wanted to do a natural hair type of look. So on that note, I looked for a natural hairstylist in Zim called what's her name, Kinky Savvy. Yes, she deals with natural hair, and she's done so many bridal looks with natural hair. Like, I wish my hair was so long at that point that she could have done like just my natural hair look, because she does them so well. So yeah, that was my hairstylist, Kinky Savvy. Right, so makeup, I had Gamu, makeup by Gamu. I really wish I had done more makeup artist shopping. Not to say she's not good, she's really good, but as of that time, I was not really a person who experimented with makeup. Like, I'd only done one proper face beat which was for my 21st birthday, and I didn't like that one anyways. I didn't like it at all. I just felt like it looked so different. And so because I don't do makeup, I like all this foundation, concealer, contouring, everything. My idea of makeup for me that looks good for me is just like a brows done, my lashes, if I put like lashes, or just mascara, my eyelashes. I put a bit of foundation just to maybe cover up some spots, just to make the skin fair. Then I put my lipstick, my lip gloss. Usually my go-to is lip gloss, maybe some eyeliner on top here, wing line, and I'm done. And I look good. I feel so good. But then this was like proper makeup, like they do so many products. So in my personal opinion, the makeup that I did on the trial looked better than the one on the wedding day. But hey, it is what it was. It was what it was. It's best you try more, like shop around a lot, go for makeup trials, just normal makeup, just book a makeup artist and say, different makeup artists want to say, I need makeup to be done for the weekend, I need for this, I need for this, I need for that, just to see at least maybe 4 different looks that you can just see, gauge, and that type of thing. Or just go natural. Oh, accessories, the only accessories I had were earrings. And what else? There's something I mentioned at the beginning of this video. Nails. Yes, nails. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Nails. Oh, the Holy Spirit, he helps me remember things. So nails, I got my nails done. Oh, this lady can do nails. Yes, like it. She can do nails. Nails, but what's her name, man? So I did both hands and toes. Hands were, I think, 20 or 15, because I did like a different design type of thing. Toes were, I think, 10 plus something, because I also had the foot scrub rub-a-dub thingy. So in total there were probably like 35 or 40. No, it was 55. I paid 55 in total. Was it 35? Somewhere there, child. But yeah, it was those were the costs of the nails, and they were so beautiful. I really loved them. So that's about it. Those were my bridal stuff. Did I leave anything? I don't think I left anything, because so yeah, that is what I have for you on bridal stuff. I don't really have like structured things. I was just sharing like my experience with, so I really hope it just helps someone there get a bit of perspective as you're planning your wedding, or thinking of when you're going to start your wedding, or that you can actually help somebody else, because that's the whole point of this. I just want to give information for those that are planning weddings in Zimbabwe, and I guess this also applies for people planning weddings in other countries as well. So yes, without much rambling, because I'm rambling too much and I'm not really sure how to end this video, but anyway, thank you so much for watching to the end. I really hope you got something from that. And yeah, enjoy your wedding planning journey. You're gonna look back and be like, why was I stressing? But it was okay. During that time it made sense. The stress made sense, but afterwards you're like, come on, man. But anyways, that's the fun and joy in it, and it's totally worth it. So until next time, it is goodbye.